Imagine a road. Not just any road, but a ribbon of dirt and gravel clinging precariously to a mountainside. This road is not for the faint-hearted. It's a narrow, treacherous path that seems to defy the very laws of nature, clinging to the edge of a mountain with sheer drop-offs on one side and dense jungle on the other. This isn't just a road trip, it's a white-knuckle dance with death. Every turn, every twist, every bump in the road could be your last. This, my friends, is the Death Road, the infamous North Yungas Road in Bolivia. The North Yungas Road, better known as the Death Road, isn't for the faint of heart. It's a place where the brave and the foolhardy come face to face with their deepest fears. It's a treacherous 40-mile stretch that winds its way through the Amazon rainforest, connecting the Andes Mountains to the jungle. The road is narrow, often just wide enough for a single vehicle, with no guardrails to protect you from the sheer drops. The air is thick with humidity, and the silence is broken only by the sound of your own heartbeat. The tension is palpable, and every nerve in your body is on high alert. One wrong move on this road can be fatal. The margin for error is virtually non-existent, and the consequences of a mistake are dire. That's why it's earned the chilling moniker of the world's most dangerous road. It's a place where the stakes are high, and the price of failure is often paid in blood. But what makes it so deadly? Is it the narrowness of the road, the lack of guardrails, or the unpredictable weather? Let's find out as we delve deeper into the perils of the Death Road. The Death Road starts at a dizzying height of 15,000 feet. That's higher than most mountains in North America. From there, it plunges down to the Amazon basin, a descent of over 11,000 feet. Imagine driving on a narrow path barely wide enough for one vehicle. Now, picture sheer cliffs on one side and a sheer drop of hundreds of feet on the other. That's the Death Road. There are no guardrails, no safety nets, just you and the raw power of nature. The road is unpaved in many sections, and the elements are relentless. Rain, fog, and landslides are constant threats, turning the already treacherous path into a muddy, slippery nightmare. The Death Road isn't a modern invention. It was carved out of the mountainside in the 1930s by Paraguayan prisoners of war. Imagine the back-breaking labor, the primitive tools, the constant danger. Many men lost their lives during its construction, their sacrifices forgotten by time. For decades, the Death Road was the only route connecting La Paz, Bolivia's capital, to the rainforest region. It was a lifeline for local communities, but it came at a terrible cost. Hundreds of people perished each year, their vehicles tumbling over the edge, swallowed by the abyss. The road became a symbol of both progress and peril. It connected people and places, but it also took its toll in human life. The Death Road's reputation isn't an exaggeration. This treacherous path, officially known as Yungas Road, has earned its nickname through countless tragedies. It's estimated that between 200 and 300 travelers lost their lives on this road every year during its peak. The narrow, winding road combined with the unpredictable weather created a perfect storm of danger. That's almost one death every day. Each cross and shrine along the road tells a story of a life lost, a journey cut tragically short. The road became a macabre landmark, its curves and bends marked by crosses, shrines, and the ghostly echoes of tragedy. These memorials serve as a stark reminder of the road's deadly history. One of the most notorious accidents occurred in 1983, when a truck carrying 100 people veered off the road and plummeted into the canyon below. The sheer scale of this disaster left an indelible mark on the collective memory of Bolivia. It was the worst road accident in Bolivian history, a chilling reminder of the road's unforgiving nature. The aftermath saw a national outpouring of grief and a renewed call for safety measures. The danger isn't just from the road itself. The treacherous conditions are compounded by the high altitude, which poses its own set of risks. The altitude can be a killer, especially for those not used to the thin air. At over 15,000 feet above sea level, the lack of oxygen can be debilitating. Altitude sickness can set in quickly, causing dizziness, nausea, and even death. Travelers must be prepared, carrying medical kits and taking necessary precautions to avoid becoming another statistic on this infamous road. Section 5. Numbers don't lie, tales of tragedy. The Death Road's grim statistics tell a story of their own. The narrowness of the road, combined with its sheer drops and lack of safety features, creates a perfect storm for disaster. The frequent fog and rain only amplify the danger, reducing visibility to mere feet. In 1995, the Inter-American Development Bank dubbed the North Yungas Road the world's most dangerous road. It was a dubious distinction, but one that cemented the road's place in morbid history. These numbers, however, only tell part of the story. Behind each statistic is a human life lost, a family devastated, a story left unfinished. Section 6. A cyclist's paradise, a driver's nightmare. Despite its notoriety, or perhaps because of it, the Death Road became an unlikely tourist attraction. Adventure seekers from around the globe flocked to Bolivia, eager to conquer the road and cheat death. Mountain biking became a popular way to experience the Death Road's thrills. Cyclists, clad in helmets and protective gear, would navigate the treacherous path, their adrenaline pumping as they pedaled past sheer drops and blind corners. For drivers, however, the road remained a nightmare. Buses and trucks still used the road, carrying goods and people to and from the rainforest. Every journey was a gamble, a test of skill and nerve. Section 7. The heart-stopping hairpin, turns of Death Road. Imagine navigating a hairpin turn on a road barely wider than your vehicle. Now imagine that turn is on the edge of a cliff with a 2,000-foot drop. That's the reality of driving the Death Road. These hairpin turns, often shrouded in fog, are not for the faint of heart. They require precision driving and nerves of steel. One wrong move, one miscalculation, and it's a long way down. Local drivers often follow an unwritten rule on these turns. The vehicle traveling uphill has the right of way. This rule acknowledges that it's easier for a vehicle going uphill to maneuver out of the way, a testament to the road's inherent danger. Driving the Death Road is an exercise in controlled terror. Every blind corner, every loose rock, every oncoming vehicle is a reminder of the road's deadly legacy. You can almost hear the whispers of those who've perished here, their stories etched into the very fabric of the mountainside. Despite the inherent danger, there's a strange beauty to the Death Road. The scenery is breathtaking, with lush valleys on one side and towering peaks on the other. Waterfalls cascade down the mountainsides, and the air is alive with the sounds of the rainforest. It's a place of stark contrasts, where beauty and danger coexist in an uneasy truce. For many travelers, the Death Road is a test of courage, a chance to stare death in the face and emerge victorious. It's an opportunity to push their limits, to experience something truly extraordinary, something few people on Earth would dare to attempt. The feeling of accomplishment after conquering the Death Road is like no other. You've stared into the abyss and lived to tell the tale. You've conquered your fears and emerged stronger, more alive. But the Death Road is not a challenge to be taken lightly. It demands respect, caution, and a healthy dose of fear. Those who underestimate its power rarely get a second chance. In 2006, a new road was opened, bypassing the most dangerous sections of the Death Road. This new infrastructure project was a significant milestone for Bolivia, aiming to improve safety and connectivity in the region. This new route, safer and more modern, diverted most of the traffic, leaving the original Death Road to thrill seekers and adventurers. The new road quickly became the main artery for transportation, while the old path transformed into a haven for those seeking adrenaline and breathtaking views. The Death Road's legacy is a complex one. Over the years, it has been a vital link for communities, a symbol of progress, and a notorious challenge for travelers. Its history is filled with stories of both triumph and tragedy. It's a reminder of human ingenuity and resilience, of the lengths we'll go to connect with each other and with the world around us. The construction of the Death Road itself was a monumental feat, achieved through sheer determination and hard work in one of the most challenging terrains imaginable. But it's also a stark reminder of the cost of progress, of the lives lost in the pursuit of connection. Memorials and wreckage along the road serve as somber testaments to the dangers that once plagued this route, reminding us of the human cost behind such ambitious endeavors. Today, the Death Road stands as a monument to risk and reward. It attracts adventurers from around the world, eager to test their limits and experience the thrill of navigating one of the most dangerous roads on the planet. It's a place where adventure and danger collide, where the human spirit is tested against the unforgiving forces of nature. The road's dramatic twists and turns, coupled with unpredictable weather, make it a true test of courage and skill for anyone daring enough to traverse it. The death road is a powerful reminder that adventure can be found in the most unexpected places. But it's also a reminder that adventure should never come at the cost of safety. If you ever find yourself on the death road, remember this: respect the road, respect its history, and most importantly, respect your own limits. The death road is a place of raw beauty and raw danger. Approach it with caution, with humility, and with a healthy respect for the forces of nature. Remember, the greatest adventure is not about cheating death, but about embracing life to its fullest.